Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Good Friday night and that means it's alcohol-free beer night and it's also day 15 of alcohol-free April. So we are officially halfway through the month, which, yeah, I didn't think I could do, but here we are. We're going well. Anyway, we're going for a beer from Lowtide tonight. The beer is this one. It is the West Coast Hop Lock, which is an alcohol-free West Coast pale weighing in at 0.5% ABV, and it's got some pretty funky artwork on the can. You know, look at that. You've got sunsets, you've got people not giving a damn, you've got a truck, you've got palm trees. It's summer personified. And it says on the back of the can that your hops are Azacca and Citra, your malts are Cara Extra Pale Wheat and Vienna, and your yeast is an English ale yeast. So yeah. I do like the artwork that Lowtide put on their cans. It's funky, it's cool, it's fresh, it's popping, as the kids would say. Anyway, I like a West Coast pale. Let's hope this one's nice and bitter and orangey and does good things for my taste buds. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So we are... Whoa, okay, that one is extremely lively. It's made a mess, big mess, of my floor and my jeans. Get my old beer towel. It's not been shaken or stirred, as James Bond would say. It's very lively in the can. On the plus side, I can smell nice things. Let's get the glass. And yeah, look at that. It's lively on top of the can. Really lively. So I suspect we are going to have 90% head and maybe 10% beer, if we're lucky. So let's have a look. So here's the glass. The pour is okay, just lively upon opening. Glass could do with a damn good clean, I must say. So it looks alright. It's a nice colour. It's a light golden orange with a white head that is relatively tight and compact, and it is pretty much crystal clear. You know, if you look at it up close and personal, you can see my face through it. You see too many bubbles as well. Again, I shall report myself to the DGM, but it looks good. So a whiff. Citrus, big citrus. It's not sticky orange, but it's a good citrus, more lemony than perhaps orangey. However, the orange is there, and it's kind of a sweet, kind of clementine type orange, as opposed to like a real bitter, kind of blood orange almost aroma. It's malty. It's got a lager type vibe to the aroma as well, which is interesting given that there's nothing classic about the lagering hops. There's none of those in there, but yeah, there we are. So it looks good. It smells really nice. What's it taste like? Let's find out. Cheers. I see what they're driving at. I can definitely see what they're driving at. Okay, the body is light. The carbonation, despite being ridiculously active on the pour, is light in the mouth. It's clean, it's crisp, refreshing, and as for the flavours, they are kind of what you'd expect, but dialed back a little bit, more chilled. You've got elements of the West Coast. You've got that orange. There's less lemon on the flavour than there is on the nose. The malt profile is nice. It's balanced. It works well with the hops. It's robust enough that it's giving you oomph on the flavour. Bitterness is light, and I must admit I prefer my West Coast with a bit more, but again, it's mellow and it works with the body and everything. It just fits. Super refreshing. It is super refreshing, and it's a nice summery day today in April. We're actually going out for a meal tonight. I'm recording this one ahead of time. It's lunchtime, so it kind of puts my opening line to be a lie. Really, it's not good evening. It's good lunchtime. Yeah, it's a nice lunchtime. We're going out for a meal tonight, and this would be lovely in a beer garden on a hot summer's day. And the finish, it's missing a lot of what makes a real good West Coast. Namely, it's missing that bitterness and that sticky, kind of unctuous nature of a West Coast. But the flavours are there, so not a bad offering in terms of flavour. So, a very lively West Coast hop lock. What do I think of you? Well, I think you're all right. But let's tell you what Untapped thinks of you. Which, as a whole, there have been 341 check-ins and a pretty decent average score of 3.28 for an alcohol-free. Now, I noticed of my friends who've tried it, they've given it a higher average score of 4.08. So, where do I fit in amongst that one? Will it equal that? Will it increase over above it, or will it go in low? Let's find out. So that's my empty scoreboard of joy with the usual pillars of judgment, and we're going to start with the looks. Looks-wise, it looks like a West Coast pale. It's got that light golden orangey colour. You've got a white head. You've got light carbonation. I like the carbonation in the glass and in the mouth. It's very lively on the pour though. It looks alright. I would like a little bit more colour if I'm being honest. So I'm going to give it a 0.75. The aroma is nice. It is nice. You've got elements of orange, you've got a little bit of lemon, you've got a nice balanced malt profile on the nose. I cannot fault that. It does smell nice. It's going to get a full point. The body is a bit light for my liking. I like my West Coast pale or NEPA style, West Coast IPAs, not NEPA. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the West Coast style, I like them heavier because the flavours, the bigger, orangier, more robust flavours demand, in my opinion, they demand a bit more body to kind of back it up. That said, it works with what we've got here in terms of flavour. I'm going to give it the 0.75. If it didn't work with the flavour, it got less. It's got 0.5. Anyway, the taste. The taste is nice. It's got a good, sweet, clementine-like orange flavour. You've got a little bit of citrus, and the malts are really, really good. This is a West Coast where the malts shine and the hops play second fiddle to that lovely malt profile. I really quite like it. Would like a bit more of the orange though, I must say. A bit more oomph to that orange. I'm going to give it 0.75 again. And the finish. I was looking for more bitterness, if I'm honest. I want more bitterness. I want more orange, that sticky nature, just to kind of really back up, those flavours that come from a West Coast. Again, I'm going to give it a little bit less than the whole. I want the bitterness, and this is the weakest point of the beer for me. I'm going to give it 0.5, which means we've got 1.5, 2, 3.75 out of 5 on my Untapped scoreboard of joy. So slightly less than the Friends average, but more than the Untapped average. I'm in the middle. So, does it get value for money, the buy again, or the extra bonus? Well, it can't have the bonus because it didn't get 5 out of 5. Value for money, I think it was about £2 something at Wires Bartender. It's tasty. I would say it represents pretty decent value for money because there's not many West Coasts out there. Certainly not those that I've tried are quite as good as this one. Buy again. Would I buy it again? Possibly. There are other West Coasts out there that I prefer. Indeed, there's alcohol-free beers that I prefer, but I'm going to put it as a maybe. I'm going to put it the old question mark. So yeah, 3.75 out of 5 with definitely one extra tick box from the value for money line. So there we go. It is a light orange flavoured West Coast pale, which if that is your bag, you will absolutely love it. I want them a little bit more orangey and a little bit less lively on opening, please, Lowtide. That said, it's tasty and it's Good Friday, so I'm going to go and get ready for a nice meal out later on tonight and say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got the like, comment, dislike and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And join me again tomorrow for another beer for day 16 of Alcohol Free April. Bye.